We were kissing. A few punks pulled out their phones and started filming us. I told them it was our private moment. I asked them to delete the pictures. Instead of listening, they smirked. They even posted it online right in front of me.
Quita eso.
I never thought such a simple request would piss him off. He flat out refused to delete anything. Then he dumped an entire bottle of juice on my head. He did it right in front of my wife. When I didn't fight back, he pushed even harder. He screamed that I was nothing but a useless man living off my wife. I swallowed the humiliation. I just turned around and walked away with her. On the way home, she kept comforting me. She said she didn't care what they said. She told me she didn't want me fighting anyone. She hated violent men, but even though she said that, the next day she signed up for a kickboxing class. She unleashed her anger on the heavy bag. She vented to her friends. She said I was good in every way, except I was way too soft. What she didn't know was the truth. Her husband wasn't some harmless guy. I was once a top-tier contract killer. I've been living quietly in this small town, hiding from enemies, but yesterday, those punks put my face online. My cover was blown. I took my little boy to the store to buy diapers. The moment I opened the freezer door, a thug locked his eyes on me. Didn't expect him to track me down this fast.
¿En serio?
That's when I snapped.
¡Te dije que me dejaras bajarlo!
I picked up the diapers from the floor. Then I walked out and paid at the counter. People stared at me with envy as I left. Doing 200 miles an hour, I cruised back home like it was nothing. The neighbors stood frozen, stunned by what they saw, but I had no time to explain. The only thing that mattered was packing. I pulled out an old duffel hidden under the stairs. It had been sealed for 18 years. Inside were handguns, passports from different countries, and $1 million in cash. I had to get my family out fast. I told them we were going on a trip, but just as we drove out of the garage, I noticed a black car parked on the street. Someone inside was watching me closely. They were here for me. I waited for a bus to pass. Then I slipped out through another exit. I thought I had shaken them off, but that black car came after us again. At an intersection, I suddenly swerved. I lost them for a moment, but soon realized they always managed to track me down. I pulled into a repair shop, told them I needed the car checked. I had them lift the car up under the excuse of a routine check. And sure enough, there was a tracker bolted to the frame. I ripped it off. Then I slapped it onto a Mustang nearby. I told the driver to floor it, I'd cover the ticket. He heard me and hit the gas, tearing out. The killers saw the signal move and chased after him, but there's no way they could catch a Mustang. Even after shaking them, I wasn't at ease, because my wife and kids still had their phones. At any moment, their location could be exposed. So as we crossed a bridge, I threw every single phone into the river. They all stared at me, shocked. They probably thought I had lost my mind, but I knew better. It was the only way to keep us safe. Meanwhile, the killers weren't done. They showed up at my house. Their boss gave the order, find me alive or dead.